me try to make this video real quick for you guys. What's going on YouTube? This L92 engine of my '07 Denali Yukon. This engine is a complete rebuild. I rebuilt this engine from scratch. Crankshaft, bearings, everything you name it, springs, lifters, everything inside this engine is brand new. I changed the oil pressure, the oil pump 2 times, and I just bought a high volume oil pump to install it because low oil pressure. On startup, I'm getting about, let's say, 20 psi's, and then within not even like a minute, when it idles down quickly, the oil pressure drops to about 5 psi's, according to my scanner. And according to the manual, what do you call that? Reading. I got a manual gauge to read the oil pressure, and I tapped into the side of the block on the front here behind the power steering pump, and I also tapped in on the top where the oil sending unit is behind the intake, and it's consistent with the dash, what it says on the dash also. Flashing, blinking lights, the sound, turn off engine, low oil pressure, turn off engine. Replaced the oil pump twice, replaced the oil ring twice, even though there was nothing wrong with it, and I know which type this one takes. Anyway, I just figured I'd make this video real quick. People, if you're gonna do a rebuild, my next guess is gonna be the barbell leaking in the back. One reason that made me suspect that, not only on the videos that I've seen doing research, reading, I took off this oil pan 2 or 3 times, maybe even 4 times, messing around here, trying to look at the cams if they walked out. Cams are new on here, cam bearings. I know they walk out on the 6.0 engine. They walk out, you get low oil pressure. But like I said, this is a complete rebuild. Every time I took the oil pan off, right here in the back where it meets the transmission on the driver's side, for some reason there was like always like a ton of oil coming out from there, like more than normal, even after I drained the oil pan. You see the pan over there, I've even blocked off that oil pressure relief valve. Blocked that off. Still nothing. I decided to look up here. I can see in there with my little camera. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I have this camera here that I got a while back from Harbor Freight, and let me turn off this light over here. I'll show you guys. That's the camera right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick the camera through this hole, because the oil comes from the front to the back, comes down through here into the oil filter, then filters, and then goes right back up into the engine. And the barbell will go from the back of the engine. You insert it through the back this way, and then like right around here, it's supposed to seal this side from continuing to go that way. It's supposed to seal it so it can turn the oil down into the filter and back up and go where it needs to go up to lubricate everything. So I'm gonna stick this up in here. You're gonna see, hopefully you can see the barbell. It's like a skinny it's like a skinny piece of tube. So we're going in. Let's do 2 holes. I'm doing the first one closest to the, I don't know if you see that, is right there towards like the bottom of the screen. It looks like that black shaft. That's that's part of the barbell. Is it part of the barbell? No, that's not part of the barbell. But sorry guys, that's not it. I'm bugging. This is where the oil comes in from the front of the engine, and it comes down through this hole. Comes down through this hole into the filter, and then it goes up this hole, and this is where you'll see the barbell. Right there, you see it, where that dark spot is. So what I'm gonna do is, I got my compressor here. I think I got like about 35 psi's, and I'm gonna put some air. I'm gonna put some air in through here, and you're not supposed to hear no air coming down through here, because this is supposed to be blocked off up there. It's supposed to be blocked off with the barbell. You push it in, it's gonna stop like around right here, and then it's supposed to make the oil come out through here and go up that way. So you're gonna see back there some oil start coming out. I'm gonna top this. You could just hear like air coming out from the back. And then I did this earlier, and I started seeing oil coming out from like right there. So I got this side, putting air in here. I'm gonna cover this one as much as I can with my finger, and I can hear air coming from right there. So I'm gonna do the opposite here and cover this hole. You can clearly hear oil coming from there. You see more drop is getting more. I already blew some out earlier, so I might have blown out the whole remaining of the fluid that was there. So I'm just thinking that it's leaking because this back cover is the cover with the rear main seal on it. So it's leaking coming from the inside on this side of the cover, not the outside, the inside. So I think I'm gonna have to take this engine out. I'm not even gonna waste my time right now. Put the oil pump out. This is what I didn't want to happen, because now I'll have to disconnect everything. So figured I'd make this video. I will post updates when I get that fixed. This is my last shot. I'm gonna have to take the engine out. I'm not doing the tranny. This is all-wheel drive. I'd rather just pull the motor out. But who knows? Alright guys, I hope you guys find this video informative, and if you have any questions, comment below. Thanks.